I started getting an idea for, a really big project. So in the beginning, I had no experience with code. I had done some HTML when I was like in middle school. That was on like Windows Vista. I could learn scripts. I could, copy what people did. But the logic involved in understanding like what I was actually doing when I would run certain functions or like name certain classes was just not there. It would be better served for me to write a story because I also like writing a lot and explore like the conceptual side of the narrative for the game. It was a pretty strong starting point for understanding the concept and the structure of the world I'm creating. I have described it as a campaign-based PvP game, and it's like a campaign-based PvP RPG. So in essence, the game loop boils down to two people join a match, a server peer to peer, but it's just 1v1. So I'm kind of thinking of this as like a game you play with your friend. You each play through your own campaign, an individual single player campaign. And that campaign will take 3 or 4 different quests from an array. And as you complete these quests, you start to develop relationships with the world around you. But this system does allow for the player, as they complete quests, kill certain enemies, kill certain allies, take quests, talk to certain people. I can influence this faction relation for at least the player. Finally, and part of the reason why I'm starting to introduce this concept to my friends and the world is because I have realized that I am in a place where I really want this to be comfortable for me to develop. And I think other people might be interested in a game like this. At least I hope, because I want to play with people. I'm trying to keep the cost down to as minimal as possible. I'm making most things from scratch, but it still takes time. Takes a lot of time. Right now is a passion project that I'm extremely passionate about, but it is hard to implement a lot of time into working on it when we have life to navigate. So I started a Ko-fi page. It's basically Patreon, and I will share dev builds and devlogs there. I'll also be sharing devlogs on YouTube. My first goal is to really be able to afford the Steam page and the developer ID for the game. And that's only $100 for me right now and my wife and our financial situation. $100 makes a difference. So that's coming eventually. But if you would like to make a donation on Ko-fi and help pay for that, that would be a huge step forward. If you can't or don't want to, but you're interested in following the project, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. In any case, I am just excited to share this. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you again.